Hi. Yes, hi. I've actually written a script for this video because it is so important. What does a year in the life of someone that has made their own super weird job look like? It's not grammatically correct. Find out in this video. I knew I never wanted a 9-to-5 job. I didn't want to work for anyone else. And now I don't. Well, I guess I work for my clients, such as Nikon, Bugatti, and Cheez-Its. Only one of those is real. You guess which one? Spoiler. Unfortunately, it's not Cheez-Its. Let's look at some shit. So this year began as every other year begins when you get to just complete a childhood dream project. It had always been my dream to make a snowboard film, and I just never had the opportunity. Nikon came to us and was like, hey, can you use the Nikon Z6 II and the Z7 II in a variety of settings? And we were like, yeah, we can do that. One of my favorite things about being a photo and video creator is the fact that, yes, by trade, I am technically probably a wedding photographer, but I have the tools and technology and also the motivation to do a lot of other things. And last January, that motivation led me to reaching out to Craig McMorris over email, cold email. Never met him before. He is the Olympic commentator on snowboarding, X Games commentator, and just all around amazing dude that I've followed for years. So I figured, why not reach out to him? We're doing a fun thing. Maybe he wants to come along.
But I went home, I checked my emails, and a fellow by the name of Taylor Jackson, he emails me, says, hey, I'm gonna be in Whistler. I got a YouTube channel. We're filming a video for Nikon. Would you want to come riding? And I say, where are we what kind of riding are we gonna do? He's like, oh, we have a cat. You can bring Ben and bring another friend and let's go ride and we'll take photos and videos and it'll be a blast. And I was like, all right, that's insane, especially because Whistler has like 200 centimeters of fresh snow. So everything is lined up. We got a flight, we rented a car, and now we are on our way to Whistler to, I guess make dreams come true right here. Powder Mountain, all-time day, all-time crew, Taylor Jackson, Mikey Cicerelli, and Run 1. 12 out of 10 would recommend.
I'd say 13 out of 10.
Oh my God, you're crazy though.
Pack your bags and fire up the engine. Drive until your heart can feel the mountains. Drive until your eyes are barely open. Gotta find the answers to the questions.
We're gonna do a handstand whiskey jack challenge. Right here.
So what happened here kind of redirected the entire winter. We came out here to make one video for Nikon, or I guess a video for Nikon and also DP review, and there were a bunch of projects kind of layered on top of each other. But with what we created here, we realized that it was fun to do, and now we have an opportunity to bring it kind of to the next level over the next few months. So I just started reaching out to people and companies that I thought could be benefited by kind of what we were doing, and they could maybe be on board.
and we are getting ready to take our boards and jump on a helicopter. We went to Enterprise Rent-A-Car and we asked them for something with all-wheel drive and winter tires, and it was $15 extra per day, but we figured it was worth it for the safety.
So this was absolutely crazy. We got to go to a backcountry lodge, one of the best backcountry lodges in the entire world. And we got to spend a couple of days there. And because of the year and the Panera Bread going on, we essentially got the entire lodge to ourselves, which was the most crazy thing I ever could have imagined. Again, starting this winter, this was not in the plan, and I was just open to opportunities as they became available, and this became an available opportunity. We figured out ways to make money from doing this, something that we want to do, and also to pay the bills. Then all of a sudden you're here at Chatter Creek. So ridiculous. What a ridiculous way to arrive at a ski hotel by a gigantic helicopter, and a bunch of your friends are already there to greet you warmly. What could be better?
What's it like being a traffic cone?
You know what? Everybody sees you, gives you a wide berth, knows where you are, where you're going. It's perfect. It's exactly what you want in the backcountry. Do it, Taylor. We're going skiing.
If you know what's good for you, you'll run. And if you know what's good for me, we'll have some fun. So say goodnight and make my day. I played along for long enough, and now I long for someone who can show me how to make a scene and get my way.
Oh yeah.
So what we've discovered over our years on YouTube and creating content is that the piece that we want to create usually isn't necessarily exactly what the company wants us to create. And in order to retain full creative control over that project, usually we'll find some sort of compromise. So maybe we will be creating additional videos like this video here, which is a Nikon Z7 II review video, or we will be doing something maybe on social media specifically for a hotel or an experience, or we'll be giving them some raw footage or some images that they have licensing rights to. There's really kind of no rule to how we create things. We just kind of find that balance, what works for us, what works for them, and what will get us into a unique and interesting experience that we might not have access to otherwise.
I would not like to update my account settings. I just want to XL. Just get me an XL, Uber. Please, sorry. Okay, Uber XL ordered. They said it was a Camry! It doesn't look like a Camry!
Well, don't trust what you heard from the bubble, dog. I've been busting out features on a DoubleTree shuttle. The FaceTimes asked me how brothers stay so humble. Well, I just had to ask the driver for some help with the buckle. But anyway, backtrack, I've been doing concerts in the mirror. And I got fam who only get the updates in the earphones and keep on thinking this here could make a full-time career. Maybe it won't, but I'll be up in your turf with the faux fur all year, bro. And I said, ooh, I'ma get a half of the town in a move. We be doing afters in Kalamazoo. Thinking I went platinum the sound of the room. And people gon' be tracking me down with the truth. Oh no, 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 that's true. Oh no, no, we don't lose. Oh no, no, we get loose. Oh no, no, how about
Action, buddy.
We're here today shooting for Red Bull. Really funny how the world works out. Back when we were first getting started a few months ago on this film, I had absolutely no idea that I would be out here shooting for Red Bull. So what a closer for this March and this film to be out here photographing for a company that I've loved forever. I love Red Bull Media House and everything that they've created, and now we're out here hired to work with them. Really cool. Really cool how that all worked out. Follow your dreams, kids, and you'll get to shoot for Red Bull, maybe, depending on where you live. Over the winter, we were laughing at how funny it would be to tow somebody behind a side-by-side 4x4. So yeah, that's how this idea started. When's the last time you did a backflip?
5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years. But I think I got it.
Here we are at the ski lodge on the shores of Lake Huron, where there's not a ski hill within 200 kilometers. We've got about 80 feet of elevation straight to the lake. It's pretty dense brush, but we're gonna build a little flipper jump. Johnny's gonna do a backflip. 5 years. We're gonna do a cool sequence along the driveway. We're gonna call that the water ski sequence. And then we're gonna light a barrel on fire. And John's gonna do a 630 onto the flaming barrel. I haven't talked to him about that yet. And then we're gonna do a whole bunch of skiing on gravel. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be awesome.
I arrived 10 minutes ago and I've been getting briefed. It's ongoing, but sounds like I'm gonna need a new pair of skis after this. Maybe an ACL. So where's the ski hill?
And then it was time to head back out west, this time with a Sony FX3.
She say I'm a triple, honey, welcome to Trivago. Tell me who you know, who is you tripping for a follow? Ball in the air like Showtime at the Apollo. Puffing up your chest, the next thing you know is hollow. But well, hello, I've been swinging like some jello. The guy wanted a fun guy, he gets some portobello. So I guess I need some grease up on my elbow. Yeah, but now my light turned yellow. And I've been looking for a cheat code. Life don't come in a neat bowl, bringing the receipt home. But we know that. Keep your head up and your seat pulled back.
This trip was with my wife, Lindsay, and it's fortunate when you get to both work and do something that you'd want to do anyways with the people that you want to do it with. So here we are, Whistler, British Columbia.
I'm seeing you operate. I'm seeing you seeing me too. And I like all the ways you shake, and I can relate to the ways you move. So come on into my habitat, or we can meet up anywhere you choose. Anytime we can interact, I'll be down with
my god. Oh my god. We're stopped over the largest drop here. This is where they had to choose to stop the lift.
And once the snow cleared, we decided to contact the hacksmith, who is actually local to us here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. And we tried to build an NFT, but it didn't really end up going exactly as planned. So I ended up doing another one, which actually did end up selling. And I still don't know who bought it. So if you bought it, let me know. I guess you don't have to, but I kind of want to know.
Yeah, you're definitely safe there. Even like up to here, I'd say you're probably good. I will get people safety glasses and earplugs there. About a 1-to-1 mix. That gives us a pretty good bang. Safety glasses on. Ready to go? Yep.
Ready. Yeah, so we thought we were going to do a test, but the test was just the everything.
Yeah, I don't think you're using it again.
No.
Yeah, it was more violent than I was anticipating. Wow. It just ballooned out.
And after reviewing the subject matter, we decided to just do something else. And there it is. The laggiest confetti that you've ever seen. I should close Photoshop and Premiere and all of the other 100 programs that I have open right now. Here we go. And then in May, all I did was make TikToks, and I made an entire course about how to make TikToks if you're a photographer. A lot of people have been asking me how I clean my camera sensor. First, you're gonna want some nice mild water and some organic dish detergent. Just put that all right in there. And then you're just gonna run it under that mild water for a little bit. You can pull the mirror up if you want to make sure it's really getting into that sensor there. And you're done. So yeah, if you wanna send me a camera, I'm happy to clean your sensor, and I'll have it back to you. And then July, June, a little bit of August, so many weddings. Did a bunch of videos up here on YouTube, as well as the 2.5-hour wedding photography tutorial that you can check out if you're interested in learning about wedding photography. Did a bunch of wedding videos, and eventually in August, it was kind of reasonable to get on an airplane again. As a reminder, we are in fact the first photographers to ever take film photos in Iceland. We're here for 7 days, which means we can only see about 16 space churches. This is our drive. Some notable things to point out: good pizza here, puffins, space dongs, good pizza here, space church, average pizza here, and they're out of avocados in the entire north of the country, which I guess that's fine. We're in a small fishing village in Iceland. I have with me the Leica M6. We're shooting Ektachrome 100. Let's go, shoot a roll. One roll. You know the rules? It's not that show. Looking back at the entire year, I feel like these film photo walks were probably my favorite thing that I got up to in the photo and video space. That it was nothing special. We went for a walk around a town we'd never been to and made a few captures and tried to kind of capture the vibe of what was going on there. And I really found it nice. It was a good time. I'm honestly really happy that we found our way to this town. This wasn't on the original plan, and the walks just around town have been some of my favorite of the entire trip. I also like the fact that there is one singular tour bus that kind of comes into this town. I'm assuming in the summer and puffin season it's a lot busier, but this time of year there's really no one around. The entire city just looks like a movie set. After a few hours here, I'm starting to realize that every single individual element was placed here by a set designer, and just the photographic opportunities here are really kind of weirdly endless.
perfect parking by the tour bus. Lots of room. Lots of room. We're here on the east side of Iceland. I've changed from my Predator color jacket to something a little more appropriate. We're here to see some puffins. Puffin season definitely ended 2 or 3 weeks ago, but we did see some at Black Sand Beach, and we're hoping to see a few here. Usually when you're seeing puffins, they're up on cliffs. Apparently here you can kind of walk right up to there. They got the little puffin holes just kind of all around, and there's a little boardwalk. We were here earlier, we saw no puffins, but then we searched on Google and it says that puffins are either active in the morning around 7 a.m. or around 1800 hours, 6 p.m. So we're here, it is 5:55, so we're right on time. So I'm hoping the puffins are on time as well, or they've just all left this area, which would be unfortunate, but let's go find out.
And then something interesting happened. I went back to all the film cameras that I'd been shooting 5 or 6 years ago, and I found new life in them, and I feel like it just made me enjoy photography even more.
Every little place and every bit of pavement, everywhere I go, every day I take it, every move I make it, everywhere I go. Gotta get around, gotta get around, gotta get around,
And then, like everything else, if you enjoy it, figure out a way for it to at least pay the bills and break even, and then figure out how to actually make money off of it. So we decided to do a road trip series, and they're going to be released, I guess, until March. And I want to give a huge thank you to Richard Photolab for helping make this series happen.
Stars are tracing the sky like city windows. I watch you reflect in your eyes. Slow dance on the New York City high-rise. You and me on top of the world. And I'm feeling like it was only ever you. And I'm feeling like you was something I won't lose.
And then over the next couple of months, photographed some weddings and did a number of film photography road trips with Marshall and with Tim. Got to fly in a private jet, which was pretty crazy. It was fortunate that we found an open leg that was going exactly where we needed it to go on the day that we needed to fly. We brought Joe Greer, which was really funny. Our friend Joel, this is his first time ever on an airplane, and he got to fly in a private jet, which is kind of nuts. Went to California and Hawaii for a project that I still can't talk about because it's under NDA. And then spoke at way up north in Copenhagen, and we did a tour of Copenhagen, which was honestly lovely. We really, really enjoyed it. And the only reason that all of these things could happen is simply because of finding opportunities that exist within it and finding potential stakeholders and people that will help finance it and help make your dreams happen. So if I can give you any advice to figure out who would also want to be involved with the things that you want to do and find ways to involve them, and to not be too discouraged if the first people you talk to say no, that there's going to be other potential stakeholders in every project that you do. So get out there, start creating, and have some fun. We are going to continue this film photography road trip thing for a while, even if it is the poorest views of all of the content that I do on YouTube. It is the most rewarding personally for me. So I'm going to keep making it because it's honestly, it's a heck of a lot of fun to get to travel around the world with your friends and take some nice photos that you will remember for the rest of your life. So there it is, a year. I hope this has inspired you in some small way to keep chasing the dream that you're chasing. And know that it is possible. You don't gotta succumb to the whole work for somebody else thing if you don't want to. It's a nice thing to do. Not have to work for anyone, except for Bugatti and Cheez-Its. Not real clients. That's all I have to say today. I'll be back again January 1st to make a video every single day of January, because why not? Why the hell not, right? 30 videos, 30 days coming up. Film photography videos on Monday. Every single other day. Actual valuable things that will hopefully make you a little bit closer to potentially chasing your dream. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in 2022. I didn't really have an exciting way to end it.
Just a little intro, hey? I don't need to overthink it.
We're snowboarding. We're getting there. You almost had that.
I ain't felt this good in a minute. Only, I ain't tryna rent it. It feel like it's third down, so I'ma stiff farm like I'm Emmitt Smith. Yeah, I'm going in, baby. Yeah, I'm tryna win, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. The way we win, it ain't fair. But ask, do I care? Do I care? I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. I'ma just live my life, live my life, live my life. I'ma do what I want, yeah that's right, yeah that's right. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing.
Oh my God.
Right?
That was unreal.
Bring out the conga, bring out the bass, bring out the L. I got the chase, I got the gold. All of my necklace and this smile, you can't erase. It's the winner circle over here. We like to wild out and get weird. We like to put our hands in the sky, yeah, and show the world that we here.
I'm gonna do a stall twirl here.
So rare. But ask, do I care? Do I care? I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing.
Oh!
I'ma just live
What
my
a recovery!
life, live my life, live my life. I'ma do what I want, yeah that's right, yeah that's right. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. If you really wanna party, then let's get it started, yeah. Let's do it tonight, huh? If you really wanna know how I do my thing, I'ma show you, yeah that's right. On the left side, on the right side, put your hands way in the sky. On the right side, on the left side, do what you can to do. Here we go. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. I'ma just live my life, live my life, live my life. I'ma do what I want, yeah that's right, yeah that's right. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. Do my thing, do my thing. Do my thing, do my thing. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. Do my thing, do my thing.
That's it. That's the film. That's our winter.